Good evening, it's time for another stab at Stellaris after I had a pretty long 1 hour nap there. So let's get into it. What I want to do now is create an empire after probably one of my favourite campaigns. No, after my favourite campaign. I think you know where this is going to be going. We're going to be playing Greater Denmark here. Yeah. Now, I don't think I've actually met a Dane properly in my life, but I imagine they look something like that. Seems about right. Oh, ship name. Didn't think about that, but that works out well for me. And I would like ship names that I might be able to understand here. Merg Caps. Levandur. Yeah, I'll go with that. Of course, now I need to pick traits for said Danes at the moment. What do I know about Danes? Well, from our campaign, they were very weak. And it was the bad ideas guy, so they were pretty damn slow at learning. But for them to have survived as long as they did, I'm going to stick with Venerable. And I don't think we get any different looks here between male and female, but we are of course led by... Oh man, if I could type today. Yes, there's room for Master Higgins. So it'd be nice if I could make them red and white, but I don't think that option is opened up to me. Jake Maria Teresa. I didn't check to see if we could rename the people in the game, although I would like to know which colour are we going to go for. Quite like the fully black one, but let's get some colour variation going, maybe? I just like the fully black one there. And, well, much of what we took over wasn't the warmest place in the world, so we're going Arctic here. Starting solar system will be random, and our home world is always Bornholm here. And the star name is Adventure Island. I'm probably going to rename the star names as I come across them, if at all possible. That's our home right there. So what were the government and ethics of the people of Greater Denmark? Well, it was an empire. We certainly managed to reach that rank. I'm wondering if the music ain't a bit too loud here. And knock it down just a touch, but you keep me right on that one. So the game was all about making loads and loads of money, so we're going to be fanatic materialists. And on top of that, we did conquer quite a lot of different people. Oh, we got along well with them, so I think we may go for xenophilia here. Now we only get 3 points, but yeah, materialist xenophile might work. I mean, what do I know? Wonder what our other options for government type are, though. Building costs are down. Slave output is pretty high. I just did a slaver campaign, but I think we'll pass on that. So the empire name is, of course, Greater Denmark, with the adjective of Greater Danish. Same for our own species name. Not so sure on the flag. Sadly, I can't get a Danish flag on the go. This is about as close as we can get. I don't think the colour white is available. What's the brightest thing we have access to here? Looks more like some Latvian flag, but oh well. And that's almost like the star the stripe you get. Good enough. I'll have to look into making custom ones of those. And we're going to go with energy weapons, because why not? Hyperspace, yeah. Reptilian ships. Looks good to me. And that's what we're going to go with. So, what kind of system we get going on here? I think we played on medium last time and it was already pretty big. I want to get a bit cozier here. I wonder if I can try a small one, because I'm not looking to do a campaign that lasts forever here. We did elliptical before. I'd quite like to go with spiral. And... yeah, well, quite a few. Wait, that's advanced AI starts, not... Okay, let's get back to that. I want to reset that just in case I messed it up there. Difficulty normal, allow FTL method any. Iron Man, of course. Let's go for it. So did the Greater Denmark nuke the worst Denmark out of coexistence? This is based on my favourite EU4 campaign ever, where we had Greater Denmark in the Bad Ideas Guy run, trying to get the Ideas Guy achievement. So in the eons since the first primitive Dane communities took shape on the snowfields and ice caves of Bornholm, our civilization has spread and prospered. The early chaotic periods of our history saw many nation-states vying with each other for power, until we were at last united under the strongest of these. Only when guided by a single vision could we reach our full potential, and an era of stability and scientific progress followed. Now, after the discovery of Hyperlane Network, the finest minds of the Greater Denmark have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Alright, let's do this. What could possibly go wrong in Greater Denmark? Well, it would help if I keep my research times fairly well down. Growing huge amounts of pops really boost this up, so I guess I should try to avoid having tons of pops. That said, though, I do like getting colony ships up and on the go fast, but now we should look for other ways of doing this. We can colonize, but later. That reveals the resource that I do want, since that allows us to get quite a lot of money on the go. Yes! Welcome to Bornholm. We've got quite a bit to clear out, but at least we can clear it all out from the get-go. I'll need to get my people working and have my people work as efficiently as possible. But we can and we will get there. So I want my science ship straight away. Survey everything around us. As for the construction ship, they'll have a task as soon as we're done with the surveying and know what we want to be building up. Let's do it. Jake, how would you feel if Johan called you right now saying that you must add 1,000 provinces outside Europe? I'd wonder why he tasked it to me, for starters. And then I'd be convinced that someone somewhere has lost it. Then I get kind of excited at the idea of loads more provinces. And then I get back to playing more Stellaris. Crown Prince Virpem Den Badir is the new heir to the throne. Of course, that's right, we're working with some kind of monarchy here. He's an investor and an explorer. We're oh, Jinx, he's going to live forever, isn't he? But he's charismatic, so we can drive down the cost of edicts and make them last longer. We never did run any edicts. But I could go behind that, as long as we get our research speed up. Or maybe focus on... Hey, I could focus on all three of them to get 10% off on all the research without the ethics divergence. Tempting. So the war economy is static, slavery is prohibited here, hopefully people will appreciate that. Purging is also prohibited, limited orbital bombardment is fine. Free migration also good. Resettlement prohibited. I find that a bit strange. Excuse me. We might want to change that later on. No voting, of course. We are an empire. And first contact, peaceful. That's very nice of us. We've encountered some kind of alien vessel. We're not alone out there. We're going to have to investigate them. It's going to eat into this, but we might as well do it. Maybe decipher it and get talking to them. Otherwise, let's play it fast and loose, and hopefully grab some resources inside this system, because we could do with those. Resources are good. We have an excess of food here. I don't really think we have any lands immediately that we need to build upon. I do want that power plant on the go, because I need credits. But then credits can be got elsewhere, whereas I should focus on science around here. That's where I failed before. Didn't focus at all on my science. I pretty much laughed it off. Any hints as to an interesting strategy yet? Did Jake actually use reading exploits to learn how to build a proper fleet? No, I used sleeping exploits. Now, regrettably, there's not a single good in Adventure Island system here. Let's hope there are more nearby. Keeping our corvettes docked will lower their cost, but I should get a leader on them. Who do we have here? Fire rate, ship upkeep.
Anomaly
nope, we'll go with somebody that makes them stronger. Also, did I just completely bypass that anomaly? It'll be in the situation... no? Oh well.
Special project complete.
Hunting them down would be a net loss anyway. We're coming across the Tianki. Docile creatures, you say? I'll be the judge of that. But yes, construction ship. Hopefully there'll be some goods over here. I need there to be, because I currently don't have access to any. Okay, that's very risky for you to do at your current level. We'll keep this anomaly and we'll research it, probably once you hit level 3. In the meantime, though, not having much luck with this. Jake, are you going to name all the planets in Adventure Island after the Adventure Islands in EU4? I don't see the point in naming all these planets. Also, can I do that? Wow.
System survey complete.
Just
anomaly
wow.
found.
Okay, another anomaly. We got 2 on the go, and again, we're going to save those for when we have a better scientist. I don't think there's a hurry on these ones. They're still going to be there. They've been around for as long as they have. They can remain around for a bit longer. But sadly, no resources here. And the lack of resources I find disturbing. It gives me very little to work with from the get-go. We've got an interesting spiral going on here, but the hyperlane links do allow us to get to the farthest reaches. And the farther reaches are kind of useful in how defendable they are, like this one here at the tip here. We'll see if we can get to it. But we will not be expending tons of resources on colonization here. Alright, straight away, there's a lot of science stuff to be done. But energy credits are where it's at. I need to get more of those on the go. Sadly, it's pretty barren around here. Unless societal research is what you're looking for. It's on an Arctic world, but habitability and happiness go right down due to its disasters. I need influence to be able to build that frontier outpost, and I'm going to need it if I want to check out more places. Fortunately, this appears to be within our realm. Oshimir. Defendable is relative, depends on the FTL drive of your opponent. Well, that is true. Defendable against some of them, then. Oh, now that's what we're looking for. Did somebody say energy credits?
System survey complete.
Good job. So we get some science on the go, lots of societal science, so we should be able to get that research done in a jiffy. I still want lots of energy credits though, but then I always want energy credits. Look at these suckers flying around. I am going to need a fleet able to take those down. be getting engineering research with you on the go, but I still want those energy credits. So I think I'll build a power plant here. And then I'll reposition you to take care of it, because we have an excess of food already. It's the worst that could happen, right? Can't wait for an influx of space bakers, Jake. Well, they'd be burning down. While using laser weapons, I imagine we get heat lasers as part of that. You can always check out our ship design for it. The Corvette, dealing in small red lasers. Sure they could torch a bakery or two? Excellent, it's going to boost the energy credits we get on the go. So, building the research stations and the mining stations, pretty good. Because it allows us to get more resources without upping the cost of technology. Unlike increasing the number of pops do. Let's get you over here, because straight away we've got some more research. And that's one thing I really pshawed last time, and perhaps should not have pshawed. We can get this going even faster at the moment.
System survey complete.
Oh heavens,
Construction complete.
sod that. We've got something a lot better going on here. Then you can deal with that. And our science ship. I gotta question myself which way to go. I kinda like the look of this. Although everything is spaced out quite a bit. We'll get these systems surveyed until you get some level uppage on the go, and I can investigate those anomalies. And I need a better fleet to deal with them. Sadly, no minerals coming our way. Practically begging for some archaeological work. Let's check it out. But it's a level 3 anomaly, so again, that's going to be tricky for us. That's good to get through these at a relatively fast rate. Getting even more influence on the go. Planetary capital available to us. And I can store up tons of that, so we'll go for it. Whilst it's nice and cheap due to me being fairly small. Jake, will we be able to import our Poland save games from EU4 to Stellaris? No. We haven't finished the Hussar model in this, so it wouldn't work at all. Okay, so we've got a lot of anomalies to investigate. No situation logs, but I do want to check out those anomalies when I have a scientist which has learned a thing or two.
System survey complete.
Sadly, our scientist is a bit of a slow learner. Oh, jings, I want those. Maybe I can set up an outpost here and get these on the go. Alright, we got some beta aliens.
Hostile fleet.
And it's not you guys, I don't think. No, these are the beta aliens, but they are... There's something we can investigate through blowing them up, no doubt. We'll have to get on that. But it means we can't go here for a wee while, and I can't get investigations done here. So, science ship, I wish you to observe down there instead, whilst I consider how best to build up my attack force. It's good that we're getting all that money on the go, but I can only store so much. I look forward to getting our solar panels installed as well. Jinx, I sound like I'm talking about the extension to my house. We now know without a doubt that the living biosphere is not something unique to Bornholm. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn about various forms of alien life throughout the galaxy.
Situation log updated.
It's a shame because that's one that I've seen before, but it's no less important for us. Oh no, that's the Habitable World survey. It's not the same as harvesting all those creatures. But I can do that. Just means we have to survey a number of those. And we're already on the case there. Jings, we found Manola to be made. I might want to make this my outpost. It'd be better if it could reach that though, and I'm not so sure it will have the pool. I can but try. I need 200 influence to do so.
Fleet detected. Situation log updated.
More aliens.
Construction ship under attack.
Run away, construction fleet. Oh, if it takes out my fleet, I'll be none too impressed. But at least I dodged that one. Kinda telling me I need a fleet on the go, though. Hold on, is that 5 down there? 5 and 2 minerals. Well, that's decided. We're going to be having our construction ship down to here. I need an outpost. Excellent. I don't think we'll be harming too much for money, and we're making decent minerals on the way right now, so I'll go with that. And with a bit of science on the go, Jings, we're going to be unstoppable. At least I hope so.
Research complete.
Let's see. Energy storage is great. Energy storage is still great. And I can get some better power plants on the go. So I'm going to go for the tall approach here, if that is at all possible. I need a frontier outpost on the double. Unless there's an amazing colonizable planet right here, but I'm not seeing it. Although I think we just found one of those habitable worlds. Excellent, even though it's fairly uninhabitable for us.
Anomaly found.
Oh, Jings, we're drowning in anomalies here. We'll leave it be for now, but we will be investigating once our scientist has leveled up a fair chunk. Well, he's already hit that level 3. What was the level of that anomaly? Okay, it was a level 2, and yet you still have quite a risk there. Perhaps I'll let you hit level 4 before we go for that. I feel a bit antsy about having such a pathetic Corvette force, though. A bit antsy indeed. Jake, ooh, noob Jake playing around in space. Yes, it's refreshing to be a noob in a grand strategy game. Jinx, did I just say that out loud? Just wait till you see me playing Hearts of Iron 4. Then all the Hearts of Iron super nerds come out and criticize me for every little move that I make
System survey
inoptimally,
complete.
and there are going to be a lot of those.
Research complete.
Curiously, do we have a lot of Hearts of Iron fans around here? Because I love Hearts of Iron 4, I love it a lot. I also love getting extra minerals. I love getting extra minerals a lot. Engineering is falling behind, but we'll have stuff to do for that. Oh, there's so much money to be made around here. I'm glad I claimed this. Science ship is feeling a bit underfed here, so let's do some more surveying. Damn straight over 1,000 hours in Hoi 3. Can't wait for D-Day, says Oriana. Well, I am also very much looking forward to Hoi 4. It's difficult, because here I am playing a new game and enjoying it, and in the back of my mind I'm thinking of another game that I can't wait to play. Well, I play it all the time, but I'll be getting streaming on this one. So many games. I'm glad I abandoned life in favor of video games. So very glad. Okay, all is looking pretty well. I'll be happier once you level up nicely. Alien proto-civilization encountered. They're extremely primitive, so I don't need to worry about them being spacefaring anytime soon. I want to know more about these guys. Oh, they're in a world that I really want as well. Ethics diversion is going to hurt me there. But it's huge. Huge and rich in minerals. Rich in everything. It's a good looking planet. I rather think we're going to have to make it ours, but we should wait on that one. Actually, what an ideal planet. It's more ideal than our home.